Hello friends and welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. My name is NBZ and last time we left ourselves before the great Ginso Tree, in which I hope we'll do the entire thing this episode. This is the first dungeon of the game and it's very interesting and it's going to be fun, so let's jump in. Man, just the way everything animates in this game. So much care and attention. There it is, the Ginzo Tree itself. The waters of Nibel once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotten and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Ginzo Tree's heart we must find. Okay. So, this is essentially, I guess, a mix between a bunch of platforming segments and a bunch of puzzles. And the idea that it is a tree means that, hey, we're going to have to climb it, right? So that's what we're going to do. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my volume a little bit because this is loud, especially when Ori blasts out the thingies, the blasts. I don't know what you call those. The spark, the flame, the flames, the attack, whatever you want to call it. It's got a bit of a better range now. At least it looks like it. If I stand here, I should be fine and not get hit. So, we're going to also get a new ability in this area, which is going to be really fun because it basically changes the entire nature of the game. I knew there was a hidden secret here. There's something about, like, Metroid game design that I feel like I would be pretty good at hiding secrets because I kind of know the places where people put secrets in games like this. I don't know, it's this weird, like, instinctual thing that I have. Now, I don't think I can actually hit these guys. Pretty sure that my sparks don't do any damage, so I'm going to rush past them. As you can see, the mechanic that they're introducing in this area is the idea of portals, where you go through one, you come out the other, which is neat. I like that concept, and I should probably also save at some point here, because I haven't saved in a little while. I don't want to mess up, so how about I actually... I'll just save down here. That'll work. So I think what we want to do here is make our way up and then fall at a certain angle, and that will hopefully put us in good stead to be able to get through the other areas. I think this is what we're going to have to do. Now, jump through here. Oh, there we go. Stay where we need to be. I'm going to jump back off here. Going to make sure that this passes, and then we'll have a clear shot. A clear shot up. Because that's what we all need. As you can see there's a hidden thing up here as well if you look closely enough. So, again, I'm here to do all your Metroid game design for you. And we get an ability point, which is actually quite nice. So, let's get up here and I'll make a save in this area. Alright, let's see what we can unlock now. I only got one. I think we're starting to need two for most things. So the air dash is going to be cool. We'll need two for that. I think I can still do one for split flame. So I'm actually going to do that because it will just help us in combat. And then I think there might be a combat encounter in this area. So anyway, starts to get a bit more complicated here. We're going down here and coming up here, so I'm going to make sure we get a good bounce and then double jump. There we go, and there's our split flame being used quite well. And, ooh, maybe that was a bad call. I was thinking I could maybe get down there instead of hogging off the wall, which could have worked as well. But oh, jeez. Getting a bit risky here. Man, really? I can't just hang on? There we go. That's what I really need. Jesus, what's going on here? Just gonna make a save point here. I have a ton of energy crystals, so it should be fine. Okay. Really? Man, that killed me fast. Maybe I should just head this way. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Well, I'm actually going to go back, because I think that if I go down that area, there's going to be something for me to get. So I'm going to kill this stupid spider. Come down here. And where do we go from here? Ah, here we go. Got a big crystal. Which, I guess, kind of helps. I'm trying to think if there's any reason for me to go down. Doesn't seem like it. There's just a secret area there as well. So I guess you've got multiple paths through this, if you want to be so inclined. But we shall continue to be so inclined. So here we go. Let's jump through here, which will put us out there, which we're going to die now. And I probably should have saved before doing all of that nonsense, because now we have to deal with the spider again. Again, can be a little confusing, this area. Don't know why I just saved there. Anyway. Okay, so we now know that we're going to come out of that area and we want to be jumping so that we can fit into that area. Jesus. Yeah, a lot of trial and error going on here. Okay. Through here. Into there. Down here. Into there. Down here. Into... Oh, almost did it perfect without any damage being taken. But I just had to screw it up at the end. We can't all be perfect. I'll tell you what. Alright, so a bit of puzzle solving to do here. We're going to drop down and push in this block. As we saw before when I did the bonus puzzle, it's going to aid us by transporting that through here so we can break the block. Also need to be careful not to get hit by these things as we nudge it along. Because there's going to be a little bit of... Actually, here's... Pretty sure we need to... Let me see. Go up here and move this thing down. Right? Because we're going to have to move one of these through a portal. I think it might be this one. Which gets moved through there. And what we want to do is... Okay, so we want it to go through and hit there, which means that we're going to have to make this go here, back where it was, actually. We didn't actually ever need to move this, because the ball's going to go through the portal, down through the other thing, and I need to move out of the way now. Is that going to go in? It does, okay. So now we just follow its progress. There are a couple of puzzles in the game like this, which take a long time and a lot of process of, like, going from, like, multiple portals that you have to move around. What am I doing? I need to go through here. Crazy. And it can get a little tricky. I don't know. When I was playing this on my own, I never found it too bad. But for some reason, this section's given me a bit of a confusing feeling right now. I'm not sure why. Anyway, we have upped our game in terms of the power of our attack, so we should be fine against this dude as long as I just don't jump on the spikes like an idiot. There he is down there. There we go. Okay. So that was pretty simple stuff. And let's continue onwards up through the tree. Now my main goal here is to hopefully do something first time, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do first time, judging by my performance today. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit off right now. But what we do want to do is... Jesus, I'll tell you what. This is... You want to talk about... God damn it. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Man, my brain is just a frazzle right now. Yeah, there's a sequence at the end that is very memorable and very important because it's just very good. God damn it, really? And I want to be able to do that perfectly. And I have a feeling that, given my performance today, I'm not going to be able to do that. So we're going to have to wait and see if my skills are up to the task, which... As I just said, man, it's just not looking good right now. Doing incredibly poorly. Oh, okay, so portal from down there up through there. Okay, got it. Alright, you just got to keep an eye out for where the hell you're going to end up. Okay, so we made it back, got all 4 pieces. Going to make a save, actually, here, before we move on. Because it'll give me a bit more health. Alright, and here we are at the ability that I have been pining for this entire game. Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air. Listen to his voice, the wisdom he shared. Alright. And we would like to absorb the light. You've learned Bash. So Bash is a crucial ability. This is probably the thing that makes Ori and the Blind Forest Ori and the Blind Forest, to me personally. It's a move that is so flexible. You can use it in so many different situations, and it's incredible. So basically what it is you can just hang off a bunch of shit and press Y and time will slow down, and then you can just spin around wherever you want to shoot. Now this can be used in multiple situations. Say you're against that spider enemy that we fought earlier, you can just shoot his projectiles back at him. And remember in the last couple episodes when I was talking about those frogs that shoot at you, I'm like, I can't wait to deal with these guys easier. You can also shoot their projectiles back at them. So it's not only a movement ability, it can be an offensive ability as well. And it's a very, very useful one. One that I love and is going to be crucial to a lot of the platforming sections in this game. Interestingly, you can also bounce off enemies themselves. So just use that guy and his jump to help me through. And again, even off these projectiles that we are able to do. So you can do, look, it's crazy, right? Like there are so many different things here. And you can also engineer them so they go in certain places so that you get them to break open breakable walls and things, which is what we just did. Okay, I'm going to make a save down here. So as soon as I get a bash, I feel like I become way more capable at this game. So maybe that's what I was missing, is like my bash wasn't doing it. Now this is a preview of what's to come. Right, we put this way, let it come out here, and then push it down that way. See? So you're having to chain together multiple scenarios of that. That was not what I was supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do here, oh god, is not that. Jesus, not that either. Let's do another save. Is this, and then this will go, hopefully, no, it didn't make it. Maybe I need to re-angle it on my approach here. Yeah, that's too high. I thought I guess it is kind of tough because you need to get the complete right angle on here, and it is hard to get it exactly where you want it to go. Alright, let's do that. And it's broken. Okay, let's make a save now. And yeah, let's continue up. Bounce off you. Hella vibration going on in the controller, Jesus. And also these guys, they're projectiles that you get up. So that previous area, that's what we would have needed in order to get through there. Now I believe I can go through here if I get the angle correct enough. Come on, dude. Shoot at me. Get a bit too tight of an angle, I think. There we go. Alright. So we broke down this part, which will allow us to... Well, that will let us get back up, but here's where we get the energy cell. Now, I think in the Definitive Edition, they made it so you can go back into previous areas that you've been in case you miss any collectibles. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know if they made it so that, you know, you can accidentally skip stuff. But hey, I tend to be relatively thorough in these areas, so hopefully we don't miss anything crucial. Okay, so I'll grab that and then rocket my way up there. Really? Oh, come on, man. Surely I can make this. This is really... There you go. Alright. That's where I want to go. Boy, that was bad. Up here. And across. And then we can make it up. Okay, perfect. Got all four. Ready to roll on. I'll tell you, some of these platforming segments, it's very hard for me to just give any commentary whatsoever, because my brain is doing like 300 things at once. It's like, okay, I've got to make sure I don't fuck this up and make it do it perfectly. It's tough, man. So here's a scenario where we can use our newfound ability as, I've said, mentioned before, an attack, which I'm fucking up already. Because we want to make sure that we're not on a bad platform every time. Because we can be put in a scenario where that is the case. Oh, we can't actually. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Let's see if I can... Ah, okay. No, here's what I want to do, actually. I want to go to the right, because I believe there's a save room here. And that's going to be useful. Actually, you know what? I guess you must be able to come back in here if this is a warp point, right? Unless something else goes on. But I'll take it. I'll take the health, and I'll take the energy cells, and I'll be on my goddamn merry way. Okay. So let's boost on up here, and this is the special area that we want to get through. The heart of the Ginzo Tree once kept all the elements of water safe, but now it's corrupted, all foul and decayed. We have to help it, cure it, and cleanse all the blight by removing the corruption on both of the sides. So there we have it. Our task ahead of us is to remove all the corruption on both of the sides. And here we go. Here, I believe this is one of the most annoying puzzles in the game. It takes a lot of patience and uses the bash ability to transport one of these beams a fair distance to a fair number of places. So I'm going to take a look real quick here and remind myself what I need to do. So first of all, we need to get the thing up through the one on the right, which will come back over to the one on the left. I'm going to have to basically move with it, essentially, is what we're saying here. So I'm going to put you up there, then come over here, and wait for it to go here, so I can then put it up there. And then I'm going to go over here, where I'm going to have... I made a crucial error. The crucial error is that you need to kill all these enemies before you attempt to do this, because otherwise you're just going to get to a point where it's like, oh, damn it, the enemy got in my way. Like, I was at the final hurdle, and the enemy took me down. So I'm going to take them all out, and then we're going to approach this. And it shouldn't be too hard. We just need to be careful about it. Stand in the right place. That was bad. Just need to be more precise. So let's stand here. I think it's not going to shoot another one until that one's destroyed, which is annoying because it takes time for it to just like, is it destroyed yet? Guess not. Alright, so up it goes. And we have to follow it. Let's follow it here, which is into there. That should work. Sometimes it doesn't work and it's like, oh, that's real awkward, man. Because you do have that kind of... You have a precision with it, but it's also kind of a split-second thing. Not like super split-second, but... You know what I mean. It's like, did I get it exactly on? And there we have it. So there you go. I think I made that worse than it seemed. The first time I did this in the game, it took a long time. Very long time, because I had to figure out what I was actually trying to do. And it was tough, man. It was a rough time. But hey, I guess I'm better at the game now, so I can kind of just run through and not have too much trouble. This area has some similarities. I can use this projectile to get up here. As I mentioned before, I can actually even use it to kill the stupid spider if I would like to, but I'm getting murdered at the current time, so that's not good. Come on, spider. I want to get up here. Actually want to grab that ability orb. And I keep want to throw it back at him, but Jesus. Man, why is it that these hulks keep spawning? Are they an infinite spawn? Are they required for me to get up there? Is that why? I feel like that's probably the case. I'm actually going to save real quick here. Alright. I feel like you need the Hulk, maybe, if you kill the spider accidentally, so that's probably why they're doing that. And here we have the frog, our favourite, who I can now... Oh, just missed him there. But I can eliminate him as a problem by doing that. And then the issue now is like getting up there, which means I will use the spiders thing instead. So it's nice that they have like multiple ways for you to get up here in case you've fucked up. And it makes sense. So here we go. This is a similar idea, but we're using the spider's projectile instead of one of the plants. Actually, what I want to do is... I'm going to try and use it to my advantage first of all, which is tough because it goes out so quickly, so it's like, I'm not going to be able to lock onto it. I want to try and get that experience orb up there, but it just seems like it's not going to happen. Okay, how about that one? Is that going to do it? That one does it. Yeah, I guess the Hulk is probably what I would need to use to get there. Unless what I do is this, and then do a sneaky little... Ooh! That's close. I guess I'm just going to leave that ability, that experience. I'd like to have it, but man... Okay, maybe I can just go high enough. So yeah, just this area seems to have multiple ways to approach it. Anyway, it's now time for the most scary part of this video game, for most people. So, let's listen. Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go. Alright. And now we need to run. Because this is the first escape sequence in the game. Now, what is an escape sequence, you may ask? This is basically Ori and the Blind Forest's version of boss fights. In which it basically gives you a ridiculous gauntlet, which is absolutely fucking gorgeous, and is frightening because it requires a lot of expert platforming under a lot of pressure. I fucking love them. I think they're one of my favorite things in terms of modern game design, and they are just a goddamn thrill. The music is incredible, and they are fucking gorgeous to boot. So, while I'm doing this and attempting to get up here, there's a lot of pressure, right? Because, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it, I failed. I really wanted to do that first time. I really did. But at least you know that, you can count on me, because I know I can tell you what the hell this thing is and narrate it. This. Oh, god damn it. Now I'm failing. Okay, come on, spider. Give me another one of those boosts. Whew. Alright. Man, the pressure on this just feels like it's intense. And it is, of course. But also, if you know what you're doing, it's actually not too bad. It just requires a lot of concentration. And I always go for that ability orb, which I shouldn't, because it's a bit too risky. But fuck it. I like doing it. Okay. Now, oh god. This is probably my least favorite part here. Because it requires a little more annoying timing than I would like to have. Okay, here. God damn it. Okay. And you help me get up there. Which then I need you. Oh my god, damn it. That sucks. It sucks that I missed that guy, because he gives you a quick path up here. Which is hard enough to do anyway. And now this spider I need to rely on to get up here. And then the spider itself. Then this. Okay, we're almost home straight. We're home free. Gonna make it. Oh, we did it. Second time. I'll take it. I'll take second time. Man. Every time I do that, it's still a thrill. It's still just a complete rush, and my heart just goes a million miles an hour. I fucking love it. It's just such an incredible piece of, man, platforming and just art design and music. It's just this coalescence of just majesty. Incredible. Alright. Ori, I thought I had lost you to Kuro's talons of hate, but it was Gumo who saved you, delivering us from an uncertain fate. But look here, with the Ginzo Tree restored, Nibble's waters are clear. But there's no time to lose. We must make haste. The element of wind's next, resting deep within the forlorn ruins. Inside the misty woods, there's a key that will open their gates. Alright. So we have our next destination, which seems quite far away from where we are now. Although, it shouldn't take us too long to get back there. There are routes, there are means, there are ways. Where even are we? Over here, Jesus. Yeah, so we are a little bit far away. But I find it's very quick to navigate this world. Plus, we now have warp points if we want to use them. But after that exciting chase, I think I am going to call it here. So thank you everyone for watching, and next time on Ori and the Blind Forest we will explore this goddamn gorgeous area. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye everyone.